Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm doing something a bit different today. This isn't really a game as such. It is a program made by a group of fans called Stage 9. And it is basically a build of the Enterprise D using the Unreal Engine. So basically you can literally walk around the Enterprise. How cool is that? So, without any ado, let's dive right in. Okay, and we've just beamed in to the transporter room, and you probably recognise this guy. Chief Engineer Miles O'Brien. You can't actually talk to him yet, he doesn't do anything, but I don't know if they plan to add this in the future, but maybe at some point. And look at that! It's the corridors! Let's go in the turbo lift. Now this doesn't work quite as it does in the program because you just say where you want to go and it does it, but instead you just click on things. Main bridge! And the turbo lift takes you there. Okay, it's a bit glitchy. It is a fan project after all, but it's being worked on, and I'm sure all this will be I'm sure it'll get better with time. But you know, bear in mind people are doing it for no money, and ooh, this guy looks familiar. I'm an android. Right, let's go in. Sure it was here some. Ah, here we are. Let's report to the captain in his ready room. Tea, Earl Grey, hot, as you can see right there. And this is the part where I walk in and say reporting for duty, and then he'll just look at this model or something and say, do you know what that is? It is blah 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 blah, big long memory of something really symbolic stuff. Are you ready to blah 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 and do something really profound? And then we have this really profound conversation, and we'll be like, very good, report your station. What is my station actually? That's never made clear, but the other helm's empty, so let's pretend it's there for now. And look, as you can see, we are actually above Jupiter, and there's a station there which probably means something to people who actually know Star Trek. Now I'm just going to show you something pretty cool. None of these stations are actually active, but if we go to this one and we hold that interaction button, we can change a view screen to saucer view. And then we actually see the front of the Enterprise. Now I think this isn't actually a window as such, it's a screen basically, and there are cameras at certain points on the ship which you can set to view things around there. You don't actually see what's going on, but if we go into the observation lounge with models of early Enterprises on the wall or something. Not there, that's lower thingy, and some of the doors don't work because I guess not all the areas have been built yet. But, oh, whoa, whoa, okay, that's... It's probably doing this and loading fraps at the same time, it's slowing things down a bit. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to illustrate this because there's plenty of videos that do, but if I actually get a shuttle and fly out there and park it on there, and then go back into the ship, I will be able to see that shuttle there. Which is pretty cool, I think. And then we have... yeah, sorry about the slowness. For some reason they've got this sky up. Okay, bringing lots of people. What am I actually? I can't tell. Don't think you can decide which, well, there's no character creation or anything. Oh, I'm a blue shirt. That means I must be medical. Yeah, a wizard did it. Oh, come on, don't do this. Right, so, now, most of these buttons don't work, but if we go to this one here which says Warp Drive Systems, we can go to all of these places right now. Let's go to Deep Space Nine. Set the warp factor. Now, I don't know why, because there doesn't seem to be any reason to not go warp 9, but they never actually do. So, warp 7. Probably a fuel efficiency thing, that's my only guess, because they only go warp 9 when they really need to get somewhere fast, and let's suddenly make it even faster, because there's no speed limit in space or anything. But anyway, engage. Oh, how cool is that? Right, now let's go down to the main shuttle bay. Main shuttle bay, not the upper. We want to go main shuttle bay lower. No, we don't want to go all the way down there. We want to go, where is it? Where are you, main shuttle bay? There you are. Main shuttle bay. Center, forward, starboard, or something. Now, thing is, I've never seen a Star Trek game that's really actually captured Star Trek. You know, most of them are like, you're the captain of this ship and now you must do a third-person War Thunder style view of ship combat, but combat is a fraction of what Star Trek was about, especially the 90s Star Trek, and wow, that is a lot of shuttles. You know, I didn't actually know that the Enterprise had this many shuttles and all different types, and not all of them actually work. I think these ones work. Don't think those ones do. But I can actually... Is it this one? Maybe not. There's one that works anyway. But the one I'm interested in is that one. Ooh, that was us dropping out of warp, I guess. Obviously, before we launch, we first have to open the bay door, otherwise we're not going to get very far. So, but just before I do that, those things, that's actually a tractor beam. And I can point it and use it to move stuff around, which I'm not going to because bad things happen when I do that. But first I'm going to open shuttle bay doors. Now the main reason I want this one is because if we look at the designation, this is not actually an Enterprise shuttle. It is from the USS Ohio. I don't know if that's the name of the shuttle, or... Actually, is this even a shuttle at all? Is that... I'm wondering if that's another ship, actually. Sorry, I'm not up to date on my Star Trek lore. I don't know this stuff. Now, obviously, we've got some force field in place, otherwise at this point I would get sucked out into space, and that would probably not be all too healthy for it. So, I'm going to jump in this ship here, and I'm going to take it to Deep Space Nine, drop it off there, and then emergency beam out back to the Enterprise. Now, I'll show you something cool. If I now walk up to this chair, I can fly out of there like that. I think, maybe do an external view, which... Okay, it's not actually going anywhere. Why aren't you going anywhere? I want to go somewhere. Okay, it's probably too big for the shuttle bay, to be honest, but it's it's slowly forcing its way out of there. And if I now spin around, look! I can fly around the Enterprise. If it would stop pausing for stuff. I've lost it. There you are. Oh, ooh, is that the Defiant? And here we have Deep Space Nine. Yeah. Ooh, casting a shadow there. Oh wow. I don't know if they've actually built this, but you can actually see inside this. Okay, maybe not. I'm sure you could before. Okay, look here. You can actually see what's going on inside there. Not much, but I think that's the main station control, and down there is the promenade thing, probably. But anyway. Anyway, as I was saying, not many games really capture Star Trek. You know, it's not really about ship-to-ship combat. There's a whole ship to explore, and there's a whole rank progression structure, but nothing really touches on that. Instead, it's just, you're a captain, immediately, now go and blow shit up. But like, in 90s Star Trek at least, they very rarely actually use weapons. I'm gonna park you on here. But like, I think the closest I've seen to really capturing Star Trek is probably Elite Force Voyager. Because at least there you can actually walk around the ship and do stuff, and that's kind of what I think a Star Trek game should have. For some reason there's no go down key, there's a go up key. But anyway, I'm going to get out of there, go to the main beamer, which I'm just there, and slightly cheat because there's a kind of emergency beam out thing, which will beam you to the nearest turbo lift, so I'm going to activate that. Right. Now, where else can we go? Let's go to... Oh right, we're still on Shuttle Bay. I want to go to... Ah, here we are. Let's go to the holodecks. Now what would be really cool is if there's like a multiplayer version of this where a bunch of you could get together and like do role-playing and Star Trek on this ship. And what would also be cool is if like you could start off as like a relatively unknown crew member and do tasks and stuff for people and have jobs that you need to do. And you can just go around and interact with everyone in the meantime and stuff. Now, as you can see, we have a holodeck, which isn't running at the moment, but these are the programs I can run on it. Let's have a look at the original Enterprise. Program complete. Enter when ready. Ooh. Now that's pretty cool, wouldn't you agree? But anyway, there's not much I can really do in there, but there's more holodecks which you can have running more programs, although there's not much at the moment, just other variations of the Enterprise. What's Galaxy class planned upgrade? Planned upgrade. Let's run this and see what comes out. Okay. Guessing that's just all going to be the same, but anyway. Okay, anyway, let's go back in here. See, there is actually a phaser range, but I don't actually know where it is. So, for now, I'm just going to go to... this floor, and go... we have escape pods, which I don't want to do anything, but we can take a look, I guess. Oh wow! You can actually get in and launch it. Anyway, geology lab. I don't know if you can actually launch it, but you can get into it. What am I looking for? I'll know when I find it. Cyberantics lab? What's cyberantics? Science lab? Crew lounge? Which is probably locked for a reason. More labs. OTN access, whatever that is. People walking around, not doing much. Yeah, there's like some thousands of people on this ship, but like, no game, apart from Voyager Elite Force came close, but most games, every other Star Trek game just hasn't managed to capture that at all. Anyway, I think this is what I'm looking for. Aha! Worf's quarters! I hope you don't mind me having a rummage around your quarters, Worf. And what's that on the floor? Ooh, it's a phaser! This is one of the Type 1 phasers, the really small ones. And that's a Batleth. Who just walked in there? I don't think I was quite supposed to do that. Hello. Oh wow, security team actually responds. That's cool. That is awesome. I have never noticed that before. Anyway, so yeah, this is the really small sidearm, which can't really do much, but you can get the Type 2 and Type 3 phasers from the training room, but this, I don't know if you can actually use that, but I have to say the Batleth is probably the most impractical weapon I've ever seen, because it's a two-hander with no reach. It must be really heavy because there's a lot of steel in that thing, and okay, these things might be used to trap blades and stuff, but what's the point of all that? And you've got handholds here, but what's all that for, other than a unnecessarily big guard? When are you going to get close enough to use those? I don't know, it just seems like a really daft weapon to me. Anyway, after stealing Worf's favours and zapping a crew member for no reason, let's take a look. And I see we're on red alert, but luckily I have control. It's okay, nothing to see here. Anyway, let's go back to the turbo lift if I can find it. Is that a turbo lift? A turbo lift? Any turbo lift? Let's go to... Okay, I'll probably need to drop that before I can interact with anything, which makes total sense. Where are you? That's what I want. 10 forward. Hey, where'd my phaser go? No, my pew pew device is gone. Yeah, it is pausing a lot. I think my computer's probably not quite up to this. But anyway, you gonna get there at some point? That is taking longer than it should. Ah, here we are. And here we have 10 forward. Where's Guinan? No, who's going to serve me the bevies? Let's have whatever this stuff is. I can't actually drink it. I want some Romulan ale. Yep, totally realistic. This is where you can see the Defiance. And actually, remember what I said about the shuttle? If I can find where it actually was, I should be able to see it from here. Except I can't remember where I put it. Oh, it was on one of those struts. Ooh, three-dimensional chess. You up for a game? Game on. Are those colours right? Shouldn't there be one white and one black? Because like the idea is you need to know where your pieces are. Anyway, yeah, hello? You gonna play? Want a game? Oh, guess not. Anyway, so yeah, where now? There's a crew lounge. Oh, different types of ships. And their designations, and their... Where are we? We are not on here. The Enterprise is not on here. We are too secret to have an actual listing on here. We're a Section 31 ship. We do not exist officially. Yeah, that's the other thing why it doesn't make sense to make Star Trek games all like really combat heavy, because this is a Galaxy class ship. It's an explorer. It's like a fucking cruise liner, not a warship. I mean, it's got basic security detail and basic weapons of self-defense, but if ever this thing gets into a scrap, it's full of civilians. You'd have to evacuate them all to the saucer section, which can separate from the main battle bridge. But even then, it's still not exactly built as a warship. Turbo lift does not want to open. Okay, where else should we go? Let's go to stellar cartography, maybe? I have no idea what's there, because I don't think I've been there before. But screw it. I really want to find the phaser range. Okay, what's this? Crew quarters, which are locked. Why would they lock crew quarters? It's like people want their privacy. Commander Sorensen. Okay, is this just placeholder, or are certain people not important enough to... Why does Commander Sorensen get 2 quarters? That is the same number on it, isn't it? Or he's just moved and they haven't updated it yet, and the rest don't actually have their name on it because they're not important enough. You must be at least Lieutenant Commander before we can actually put your name on a crew quarters bunk. Oh right, that's 9 forward, which is the other bar, which I don't think I've ever seen actually. I think you can actually use these replicators. Ah, there we go. Let's drink blue stuff. Glug glug glug. I don't even know what this is. What's that? It's a thing that's floating in the air. Okay. It's an SE. It's a number. Numbers are floating in the air. It is obviously an SCP, as somebody else's problem. I did not see those numbers. I mentally blocked them out. Where is stellar cartography anyway? That is where I went. Let's go straight down this corridor here, which leads to biophysics. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm assuming all this is accurate, and when I say accurate I mean according to the program, because obviously this ship doesn't actually exist, but I think you can actually buy a Haynes manual which details the layout on this as the designers made it. Okay, what's in here? Oh, I think I has found it. Whoa, what? Stop disappearing! Okay, that is... Oh, wow. Can I do stuff here? Guess not. But I'm guessing this is a map of the universe or something? I'm guessing I can do things with that to find stuff? But yeah, this is stellar cartography, presumably. Okay, bear with me a moment, I really want to find the phaser testing thing. Okay, I think I've found out where it's supposed to be, and it's actually back on the main shuttle bay, so we are going to find our way to the nearest turbo lift. Is that a turbo lift? It is not a turbo lift. That looks like a turbo lift. That is one that does not work. That is also one that does not work. No, why you are no opening for me? I want go down to shuttle bay. I think this might be a bug. I'm pretty sure all of the turbo lifts are supposed to work. Aha! I have one that works! Yay! Now we're going to go back to the shuttle bay, and I don't know which part of it we're meant to go to. Is this actually doing anything? I think this turbo lift may have gotten stuck. Oh god, really? Maybe if I emergency beam myself back to the same turbo lift. And it's still not going to do it. That thing should be going round, not standing still. Ensign Fox to Engineering. I'm having a problem with this turbo lift. It does not seem to be functioning. Help! Don't worry, I'll sort it out for you. There, good as new. I don't know why I did a Scottish accent for that, but I can't remember what O'Brien's accent sounds like. But anyway, yeah, I just had to restart the whole thing because there was no way out of that I can think of. So let's try that again. If you would stop loading stuff. See, those lights are meant to be going around it as I move, so that wasn't happening last time. Right, now, I can't remember where it was, but it's one of these corridors leading out of the shuttle bay. Might have been this one. Was not this one. Was not this one. Damn you, sir, where are you? I want to find... What are those? They're like tugs or something. They got these arms on the front. See, I did not know the Enterprise's shuttle bay was this big. I thought they just had like 1 or 2 shuttles. I think there's another shuttle bay somewhere which is a smaller one, but this is the main one. But look at that! Wow, look, they've all got spots for them to park and stuff, and they just like drive them out somewhere. Oh, stop stopping! Damn it, which one was it? Oh look, our big ship is back. Yeah, I think this might be where we just went. Was it here, perhaps? No, it was not. No, it was not. This is extremely irritating. Aha. This one, maybe? This little corridor here. I think I may have found it. Yay! There you are, phaser range 1. Now, first I must grab myself a phaser. We've got some type 1s and type 2s here, but why would we want to do that when we can do this? Phaser rifle. And I think we can set this thing... Now apparently, to actually use this I need to stand in one of these circles and shoot the blue dots. If I can see them, I can only shoot them when they're blue. Because if I shoot them when they're not blue, I lose points, and it is very slow. Oops. Aha. Yay. Got you. And you. Aha. No. And I think if you go into the yellow... Am I in the yellow? No, I'm not. Okay, that was it. But yeah, basically you can test your phaser skills by shooting shit, and then I think you can probably see your score somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, the phaser range. How do I get out? Alright. That is the way out. No, it is not. That is the way out. Well, I think I've pretty much shown you everything that's I'm going to, and of course it would be very remiss of me if I did not suddenly go on a random killing spree. He says as there's nobody in the bay to shoot. Oh, typical. But there was like 5 seconds ago. Aha, there's someone. Oh dear, sorry. Aha, here comes the security team. running around like headless chickens. How long can I sustain these bursts for, actually? Oh dear, sorry. Haha! Where's my targeting reticle gone anyway? Killing spree! I'm so bad. Oh my god. No. It would be a lot better if they would actually shoot back, but I guess it's they're still working on it. They'll probably add that eventually. And my targeting reticle's gone, so I can't actually see what I'm aiming at. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. So yeah, stage 9 everybody. Bye now.